children at this time of year, their favorite things is getting what? Presents, of course. Now, when I was a kid, I wanted a bike. What did you want when you were a kid?
An electric guitar.
Ooh, very sophisticated. And we all wanted different things, but you know, this song is actually made a big comeback. It was popular a while ago, and it's kind of gotten more popular again recently. It's about a kid who wants a hippopotamus. Yeah, we're gonna sing that for you.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do.
No tiny nose, tippy flew. Just breaking through the front door, that's the easy thing to do.
I can see me now on Christmas morning, stepping down the stairs. All the joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a
hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. A hippo, only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. And hippopotamuses like me too. Me too.
Thank you very much. We will see more of you.
Wow, wasn't that great?
That was wonderful.
Hey, I'm Marjorie Ray. I'm the chair of the Leadership Council in Seal Beach, and this is
Susan Kaylock. I'm the president of the Board of Trustees here at Namasté.
In the spirit of collaboration and coming together, Namasté and Seal Beach, we welcome you and everyone else to our Sunday candlelighting service, 12 Reasons for Joy.
We welcome those of you online and here in the sanctuary. We're in for a special treat filled with wonderful music and shares. But first, a few announcements.
Well, magically, the circle service that happens on Wednesday falls on December 21st, which is winter solstice. So once again, in the spirit of collaboration and coming together, we are going to celebrate that at Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living in person, and it is put together by Carol Ann Perini and Valerie Day, and they've put together a great program with music not to be missed.
And those of you that are early risers, and even those that aren't early risers, I invite you to join us on December 31st at 4 a.m., yes, 4 a.m., for a World Healing Peace meditation. This is something that has been going on for years on New Year's Eve day in the morning. Because it is done around the world, all together at the same time, that's why we're getting up and joining in on Zoom at 4 a.m. for the World Peace Meditation. I've done it in the past. It is a powerful, powerful meditation, and I invite you to join us. And just in case you haven't read the newsletter or you haven't heard at our Sunday announcements, the December 25th celebration, which is next week, is in virtual land only. We will not have an in-person service here at Namasté, so please join us online. Special service with Rev Bobby, Rev John from Seal Beach, and Rev Veronica from Namasté.
Great.
I have a special announcement. I would like to talk about someone special, but first, you know that tithing is a big part of our philosophy in Science of Mind, and we believe in the law of circulation As such, the Board of Trustees every month decides who we're going to give our tithe to. Usually it's an organization, local, national, or global, that has the same values as we do. This month, the board talked about it, and we decided to give it to an individual whose consciousness goes above and beyond as she cares for the Namasté community, the board, the practitioners, the congregants, all of you, both here at Namasté and Seal Beach. It's not just a Sunday job, but a passion. So I invite Rev Bobby to come up as our December tithe recipient. But wait, there's more. If is Janine Cochran in the house? Janine, can you come up here? And my friend Jesse's going to help me out. As the wife of the minister, there's a lot of support that happens in this household over here. And she's not only supporting her wife, she's supporting our community. And as such, we have... We're finally making it official, and we are presenting her with a badge, that says First Lady. And then, as a special gift of gratitude from the Board of Trustees and the practitioners, we have a special Christmas gift that we hope will bring you a little relaxation and enjoyment for the holidays.
Namasté, how you feeling? Seal Beach, how you feeling? It's great to have all the communities here together. Happy holidays to you all. Why don't we stand up and sing this one together? What do you say? Yeah, good evening. Let's have some fun. You guys know this one? It's the most wonderful time of year. You guys don't have to sing in the front. You're here. I'm just kidding. If you want to, go ahead. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be good of cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings and friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Step up here with me.
I'm just blown away just looking at everybody. Hello, my name is Rachel Rose, and I'm from our Seal Beach Center. And I welcome you all here. And this is the time where I'd like to invite Jesse and Janice to come on up and light our altar candle.
Where's the affirmation? I don't see the affirmation on here. There it is. So while they're coming up, I'll just remind you why we light the candle. We light the candle to represent that light that shines within each and every one of us. Knowing the oneness that is the truth of life will burn throughout our service and represent the oneness that we are.
Within and as the oneness that is all life is joy. As I see the oneness of all, I am one with this joy. I share that joy with all today.
And now let's read it together. Please join me. Within and as the oneness that is all life is joy. As I see the oneness of all, I am one with this joy. I share that joy with all today. And with that, I would like to invite our practitioner retiree, Chuck Spencer. He is here to give us a special blessing and the invocation.
It's an honor to be with all of you today. Let us turn within and reflect on that oneness of spirit. And as we do, I know that this presence of spirit, this presence of God, indwells each of us as we come together during this most sacred and holy season. Regardless of what our traditions may be, there is that oneness of spirit emanating through in each and every one of us as we celebrate, however we do that celebrating. I know that it blesses all, it supports all. I know it blesses our beautiful service, blesses each of our communities, the Namasté and the Seal Beach communities, and all of the people involved in each of these communities are richly blessed by this love of spirit each and every day through each and every experience. I know it blesses our service here today, blesses all of the participants and all of those who are supporting our service, just as it blesses each of us here in the room as well as online. These special blessings of spirit continue to flow throughout the year. I know that all is unfolding for the highest and the very best here and now. Accepting this to be true, I know it is so, and so it is.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rev Bobby Becker. I'm the senior minister at Namasté Center for Spiritual Living, as you already know. But I also get to serve, and I love this, with this beautiful community called Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living. What a great opportunity and a great experience it's been to both share space, to share and collaborate in what we do. I am very, very grateful for that. To open up today, Rev Veronica was going to be opening today. She's a nurse at a facility out in the South Bay, and at the last minute she had something scheduled that she had to sort of back out from today, and we just so grateful because she served so beautifully. So I'm stepping in for her. So with your indulgence, thank you. One of the things I'd like to open as today is the 12 reasons of joy. And the 12 reasons for joy is a reminder. It seems like the last 2.5 years, sometimes joy has been sort of something that seems far off sometimes. There's been a lot of loss. And there's been experiences along the way that have proven to challenge each and every one of us, myself including. So I'd like to share a little story with you. There's a story called Joy, and Joy is this little dog, and he is ready to start this afternoon fishing with his human companion. And the setting is very idyllic, and it's a good day ahead for both the man that is fishing with and his little puppy. Little Joy has a happy heart. Her eyes shine, and she has a glossy, wet nose. And she's extremely vigilant as she moves about in a small boat as dragonflies zoom by and fish swim below. In fact, she knows that she must be very careful to not disturb the fisherman that's fishing. But then something strange happens. A bizarre creature lands on the boat, and it's a heron. And this heron, it's friendly, and he stands in the corner of the boat. This is a story, a Chinese myth, and the heron basically symbolizes the good in people. So this heron shows up. This heron appears to have one very clear objective, and it's to take the hooks and steal those juicy worms. Little Joy doesn't hesitate to attempt to foil the heron's plans. And as a good dog and faithful friend to her human, she rushes towards the heron in order to hamper its intent, but she fails. The heron takes the worm. The scene is repeated several times as the heron swoops in and is able to grab a worm. She leaves a few for the fisherman and his dog, but in each one of these frustrating scenes of the little Joy trying to keep the worms in the little can, but the heron continues to steal the worms. Now, the only thing that the fisherman is able to perceive is that there's movement in the boat. He's not paying attention to the dog, really, doesn't even notice the heron. In fact, the fact is the dog itself, the little dog, is only doing what it's been taught, which is to protect. I imagine if any of you have little animals that are part of your family, it's the same thing. Our dogs bark anytime even cross comes on our street. The dog is protecting the property of the fisherman. But this story also teaches us to avoid making assumptions, because the bird in its appearance seems not very trustworthy, and the actions seem unkind in stealing the worms. But as the little dog notices, the heron is flying back to the shore, and there are 3 little baby herons in a nest. And what the heron is doing is taking the worms to feed its babies. On realizing this, little Joy quickly understands and doesn't hesitate to open her heart to her, offering heron all of the worms. It's wonderful that an act that shows us the powerful effects that can happen when we dare to give from our hearts and know that we are together in this world as one. We are not sharing space. We are the space. We are learning what oneness is. So through this service today, I'm very grateful to have the practitioners from both Seal Beach and Namasté present the 12 reasons for joy. So we start tonight with light.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle, the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who suffer the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, that anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together, with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasting for so many years. Don't let the light go out, love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasting for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Memory that's so highly valued, we keep it alive in the flame. What's the commitment for those who have died? We cry out their names in vain. We have come this far, always believing that judgment will somehow prevail. This is the burden, this is the promise, this is why we will not fail. Don't let the lights go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out.
I come from the Jewish faith, and this is, as Reverend Bobby said, the first night of Hanukkah. So we thought it would be a very apt thing to do, to present to you some of what we do in a Hanukkah service. And I'll speak first a little bit about the tradition. The Jewish observance of Hanukkah is a celebration of the faith that the Maccabean Jews of old held in the face of oppression and war against their religion. It's not about a faith in religion, so much as a demonstration and a celebration of faith in the power of God to uplift and set right what had appeared broken. And so, in the town of Modin, in the country of Syria, King Antiochus had forbidden Jews from worshiping God and from practicing Jewish rituals and customs. A Jewish leader named Judea Maccabee decided that they needed to oppose this oppression, and they came together and fought the Syrian army, and they won. But again, this isn't about winners or losers. It's about keeping faith in the face of adversity, and the joy that fills us up when our faith in a power for good overcomes that adversity. When the battle was over and the Jews re-entered their temple, they found much destruction. So they set about cleaning and reclaiming their place of worship. They needed to rededicate it by anointing it with holy oil. But there was only one jug left by the enemy, enough to light one branch of the menorah, representing one night. After praying to God for help and guidance, that one vessel of oil burned for 8 days and nights, giving them the time needed to complete their rededication. Today, Jews commemorate what they call a miracle by lighting a lamp with 8 branches called a Hanukkah. One candle is lit each night at sundown, accompanied by recited blessings. We first light the candle in the middle, called a shamash, which is then used to light all the other candles, starting from my right, one for each successive night. It has been said that this represents increasing the light of our spirit and strengthening our resolve to bring forth light and hope into all the dark places of our lives and our world. And so as we light this special kindling candle, we say a prayer. As one candle may kindle many others and yet lose none of its own light, so Judaism has kindled the light of truth for many religions in many lands and still shines brightly through the ages. And on this first night we add, the first light tells of him whose first command was, "Let there be light." And as I light this first candle, I'd like to say 3 short blessings, first in Hebrew, then in English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu elech haolam, melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Oops, that was a mistake. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by his commandments and ordained that we kindle the light of Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'osu nisim lavosenu bayomim hohem bazman hazeh. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who wrought miracles for our fathers in days of old at this season. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehikeyonu vikimonu vihigionu lazman hazeh. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has kept us alive and has preserved us and enabled us to reach this time. And so thank you for helping me partake of this service tonight. Thank you.
My name is Marjorie Ray, and I am a practitioner at Seal Beach. And the word that I chose was awe. Childhood awe. Young children get into awe as simple as playing peekaboo with them. They just find awe in almost everything around them. And this year has been an awesome year for me. The collaboration has come together so easily. I keep finding myself saying, I'm in awe, look what happened. As simple as this week. Your Wednesday service falls on the 21st. Seal Beach typically did a winter solstice service in person, so it was a perfect place to come together. And that's what's happened all this year, and we have gotten to enjoy the fruits of all those experiences, and I am just in awe.
I'm Sylvia Hungerford, a practitioner at Seal Beach. My word is gratitude. I am joyfully blessed with gratitude for the collaboration of Seal Beach and Namasté as we celebrate diversity and inclusion, opening the doors for infinite possibilities for our centers.
That's okay. I first wanted to start by saying, as another singer and musician myself, a little shout out to your wonderful band here. It is just so nice to see so much music in one place in one night. Now, of course, they're not trained by Santa like we are, but you know, that's all right. You know. This next song, we here in Southern California have the blessing to have light, physical light, so much, you know, in our lives, just the physical light. And this is perhaps one of the few places in the world that has more than we do. So we're going to sing a little song from Hawaii.
Mele-kaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas Day. Hawaiian Christmas Day, that's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele-kaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Mele-kaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas Day. Hawaiian Christmas Day, that's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele-kaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, to say Merry Christmas to you.
Aloha.
Aloha.
The practitioners at the Namasté Center for Spiritual Living. And my word or theme to talk about is magic. And whether that be the childlike magic that we all experienced at one point or another in our youth around this holiday season, or the stories of old and the magic of the oil that lasted for 8 nights in the Jewish tradition, I think I hold magic as a spiritual quality, for it is magic sometimes that I think results in so many coincidences, so many miracles, so many collaborative efforts that come together with great ease and joy. So whatever you're remembering and whatever you're setting out to accomplish this holiday season, hold the light of magic in your hearts.
Hi, I'm Pam Watanabe from the Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living. And when they asked us which words we want and they listed them, I immediately said, fun. And everybody was like, of course. There is just, to me, something magical about fun. It lifts your spirit even when you're not feeling so well. If you see kids out playing and they're giggling and laughing, joyously having so much fun. I have fun watching Nikki. She's a kick. She's an absolute kick. I have fun. Normally, I don't like to cook, but today I was making some vegetarian chili for y'all. And I'm not a vegetarian, but I had fun because I was doing something for you. And so fun can be chosen to experience no matter what you're doing. You choose to have fun. You choose to show joy through your everyday actions and have fun listening, playing, singing, whatever it is. And so I wish you a lot of fun this holiday season.
Good evening. My name is Jackie Pearson, and I am a practitioner here at Namasté. Last year, I was serving as a greeter. This year, I'm serving in the capacity as a practitioner. So my word is service. As I walk through life and breathe in all that is divine, each step I take is an act of service. The service of just being that divine emanation of God. I am here to serve my fellow man in this community of life. This is joy, a smile, a touch, a word to let others know that they are truly seen. Seen is love and kindness. This reignites my soul to serve in the capacity of what needs to be done in this or that moment. So at the end of my day, I can say, yes, my beloved, you made a difference. Even at times, it may seem only for me. I challenge you, each of you, to walk in service, whatever they may look like to you, whatever that breath may feel like, whatever that voice may sound like. Serve in joy. May your steps be light. May your path be bright. May your heart be filled, and so it is.
Thank you so much for having us here today. This last song is probably one of the most requested holiday songs there is, and it is because of the simple story of a young child. Rum, 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 rum,
Come, they told me, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, our newborn king to see, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, our finest gifts we bring, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, to lay before the king, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. So to honor him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, when we come, baby Jesus, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, I am a poor boy too, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, I have no gift to bring, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, that's fit to give our king, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. Shall I play for you, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, on my drum? Very naughty, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, the ox and lamb kept time, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, I played my drum for him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, I played my best for him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. Then he smiled at me, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, me and my drum.
So the a cappella singers that we have here today are from the music company Pat Loeb, totally made her name up. So grateful that they could come and support our service today. Thank you very, very much.
Hi, everybody. Hi, my name is Carol Ann, and I am a practitioner at Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living, and I'm really honored to be here and share with you this evening. The word I was given is family. We were each able to choose words, but a little shuffle happened, so I was given the word family. And it's ironic that I was given that word because my family is fractured. I come from, I belong to, I am part of a fractured family. There's a word that often applies to family, and that word is love. And I think of the word love as a verb. It's an action. Remember that song years ago? Love is a verb. And so in a fractured family, it's really hard to show love. So where do I show love? Where do I get love and give love? And that is, years ago, Marlo Thomas wrote a book called Free to Be, You and Me, and then she wrote a subsequent book called Free to Be a Family, and she taught me the different configurations of family. A family can be an abuelita who's taking care of her grandchildren. A family can be a sister who has adopted her 3 nieces and nephews from her drug-addicted sister. A family could be people who decide to come together to be family. Family can be same-sex couples that decide to adopt children. A family can be just 2 people that decide that they're family. And so today, I am here to honor and celebrate each of you with the word love, because you are my chosen family.
Hello, my name is Debbie Ann. I'm a practitioner here at Namasté. My word is friends. And I jotted some things down that came to me when I think of the word friends. Favored companions, furry confidants, exercise mates, fellow travelers, stress reducers, happiness boosters, celebrators of good times, support during bad times, preventers of loneliness, good for your health. Your lover, your family, your down the street neighbor, your life enhancer, your party dancer, your seat saver, your inclusion, your ally, your diversity, your cohort, your collaborator, your brownie maker, your hand holder, your minister, your strong shoulder, your well-wisher, your joy, your guiding light. Friends are our reflection, mirroring who we are, what we cherish, and how we share and give to each other. And I'd like to finish with a quote from Bell Hooks. Loving friendships provide us with a space to experience the joy of community, in a relationship where we learn to process all our issues, to cope with differences and conflict while staying connected. Thank you.
Need I say more? My reason for joy is food. Not about eating it, but food and baking is my superpower. It is the way that I connect it is one of the ways that I connect really, truly with myself in my joy with spirit. So baking. Really, when I am in the zone connected to the food or what I am doing, whether it be cooking or baking, I have the music on. I am in the kitchen typically by myself, although Susan and I love to cook together. But when I am really in the zone, I have the music going, I am dancing around the kitchen, and I know nothing other than the moment that I am experiencing with whatever I am putting together. Baking is my love language, cooking is my love language, and it's the way that I truly, no matter what is going on, I could be having a really bad day. I go into that kitchen and turn on that music and get into my zone for baking, and life shifts. Life shifts just enough to where I remember that joy is the experience of the moment. Namaste.
Was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their clothes, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little hands from falling in the snow, and round and round, and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red and strawberries in summertime. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their clothes, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow, and round and round, and there we go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime. Ooh, ooh, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. Then I turn round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime.
Good evening. I am Travis, and like Carol Ann, formerly a member of Namasté and currently a practitioner at the Seal Beach Center. And the word that has come up for me is, it's a biggie, I think. Spirit's so all-encompassing. I think Nikki will agree. She was talking about the zone as being free in the spirit, one of those popular songs in our And new thought, free in the spirit comes to mind when I think of spirit, and also that time-honored wisdom that we must be as the little ones to enter the kingdom queendom, and I consider that also to be the original garden. And it is in those most profound experiences, those deepest experiences that I have, that I feel like I have entered into the spirit of being. And it is so entwined with a lot of these other ideas, because spirit, when I'm really dwelling there, when I am free in the spirit, it comes complete with a treasure chest full of divine attributes. And everything that I would want life to be is there to flow through me and as me. So spirit is just so wrapping it up. What this season about is, we say, get into the spirit and the spirit of things. And it's kind of like that word. It's kind of like the ancient Jewish tradition, where you really can't say a word for our Creator and Source and encompass it. And Spirit's kind of like that, because how can you put that in words when you get fully into that consciousness? And so I wish you all peace and joy in managing that. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Juanita Gardner, and I am honored to serve as practitioner at Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living. When I told my husband what I was going to do tonight, he said, "You're not going to embarrass me, are you?" And so it's my goal to not embarrass myself. With the word that I chose was music, and when I saw the list, that was the first thing that came to my mind, and then I saw spirit. And I thought, spirit speaks to me through music, so either one would work. So what I'm going to do is, one of my favorite musicians is Ricky Byers, and her words, her lyrics just speak to my soul. So her song, like, when there is peace in my mind, there is love in my heart. When there is peace in my mind, there will be peace on the earth. And I invite you to listen to the words and not the singer. Another one is, how can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in words that I can understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our loving will change the world. Care, care, care for each other. Care, care, care when it's hard to care. Care, our caring will love the world. And finally, my favorite, absolute favorite, it keeps me in that place of peace, of forgiveness, of acceptance, because to me, absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. And I won't try and sing it because it's so powerful to me, but, well, maybe I will. Let's see. When I'm talking with God, when I'm talking with you, I'm talking with God. When I'm praying with you, I'm praying with God. If God is all there is, then everything must be God. If God is all there is, everything must be God. And so it is.
Good evening, Namaste and Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living. Wow, look at you guys. This is so beautiful. My name's Valerie Day, and I'm blessed to be a practitioner here at Namasté, and my word is giving. My word is giving. What is the power of giving? The power of giving comes out of giving from your heart, not because you have a lot of money or time to give, but because the cause or the individuals are simply important to you. And when I looked in the dictionary on giving, giving is a verb and an adjective. How about that? It's a verb to present voluntarily and without expecting compensation, bestow, to give a Christmas present to someone. And as an adjective, providing love or other emotional support, caring. He was very giving and supportive. As I think back over Christmas memories, the sweetest moments all centered around giving. Like many kids, we would get up super early to see what Santa brought us. But the one Christmas that I remember so well was the year that my brother made a bathroom cabinet for my parents. And he was so excited to give this to them. I remember that year getting up super early. I mean, it could have been 4:30 in the morning. We were so excited. And it was this level of excitement that was beyond words. We couldn't wait to give them this gift that my brother had made, especially for them. And he'd customized the mirror with little inlays. And then the first time I ever experienced giving Christmas to a family that was in need was in my youth. And again, I'm getting all verklempt because it's like these times where we get to give from our heart and see that joy when we brought the Christmas tree in and lit it and put the presents under the tree, and the family began to cry, and we all cried because we were just filled with so much joy in that act of giving. And then all the years of Namasté's Seasons of Love, where we again gave to families that were in need. And so there's just something special about giving unexpected gifts. It really is an amazing heart warmer. And in closing, I'd like to leave you with a message from Ernest Holmes, an excerpt from a Christmas prayer that he wrote. Each of us has something to give. Let each see that he gives of his best. If we are bringing our gifts to the altar of love, nothing less than the best, we will be acceptable. Nothing less than all is enough. May the real spirit of Christmas, the giving of the self to life, enter and abide in you now and through all times. Sincerely, Ernest Holmes. And so it is.
Sing with Namasté music team, and actually we've got a new addition today as well. So this is my friend Simon on the cello and bass, and we've got Lena, who is also part of our music team and joining us, and she'll be singing a little bit more for you later. Hopefully you know Des. I'm sure you know Des by now, and Lorenzo as well on the piano. My name's Kong. Rev Carol, let's take it away.
Hello, Namaste and Seal Beach. What a joy to be here together. I just want to introduce this song, and it's a beautiful song. It's very well known as a Christmas song. It's Mary, Did You Know? And I want to invite all of us to open our hearts to what the song means to you, and in the oneness and the spirit of all that we know in what we believe. I also invite you to take this to your heart metaphysically or metaphorically, as you, as me, and as all the children in this world, because we are all connected to the power and grace of God. So thank you so much, and blessed holidays to each and every one of us.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would someday walk on water. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would heal our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect child? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Oh, Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the lame will live again. The blind will see, and the deaf will hear the blessings of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day lead the nation? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? When you hear your little baby, he's the great Oh, Mary, did you know?
I know, you just want to hug them all. I left my glasses down there 1 second. I'm just so grateful to get to work with these folks that have come together to prepare this service for our beloved communities. You know, the idea of joy that's been presented today is so simple. It's just so simple. It's those things that oftentimes I don't even think that I associate necessarily with joy, depending on my experience with some of it. And one of the things that has been, I think, truly amazing to me as I've contemplated this idea of joy throughout this entire couple of weeks of putting this together is originally when I thought of joy, I thought of a lightness of being, that I just wasn't heavy in the moment, that I just felt sort of an equanimity with what is happening. But something else showed up over the last 2 weeks, and maybe you've had this experience too. I'm a movie buff. I love to watch a good movie. And when I really love the movie, I watch it over and over. And I have my whole sort of list of movies that I watch that could be in the holiday season, but I also have movies I watch through the year when I just need a little pickup. And I was thinking about that because we were watching It's a Wonderful Life. We were watching this last week, Mixed Nuts with Steve Martin, Madeline Kahn. We were watching a host of films. And what was interesting is when I was watching this It's a Wonderful Life, which is in my top 3 for the holiday season, there's a reason. There's moments in that movie when I'm sitting there and I'm watching it that I connect with something, that I connect with some truth that is unfolding, that I connect with connection. And it reminds me in that moment that as I'm watching it, and I was thinking of it, you know when you have the goosebumps or you get teary, you feel emotional in that moment. You connect to something that is unfolding as if you were in it. And that moment when I'm so deeply connected with something unfolding, movies are easy, but it could be when I'm watching my wife and daughter connect and laugh and tease one another. When I see the joy that they have with each other. When I watch my wife's family, the Cochrans, turn some kind of game into an Olympic event. When I connect with my beautiful sister like I've been connecting with her, and I'm reminded how much our family does love one another, and we've walked through some pretty difficult things. But these are all things that remind me of the oneness of life. And there's a quote by Elizabeth Lesser that says, "The air you breathe is the air I breathe." We pass molecules back and forth and in and out around the world. We feel what each other feels. We feel what each other feels. We face the same hurdles and confusions. We strive for understanding and love. We share the same planet. We need each other. We are each other. We are strands in a tapestry we cannot see because we're part of it. So if we're wondering why I can't see it, it's because I'm in it. That's why I can't see it all the time. I'm so in it. So the invitation in one of the most amplified times of the year for all feelings, is to remind myself that I'm one with it. And that if I don't feel joy, as in the sense of joy we think, it's not happiness, but if I don't feel joy, it's I'm having a moment of being separate. And the nicest thing I can do for myself is just say, that's okay. That's okay right now. Because that moment comes. And if it doesn't come for me, what's interesting is someone gives it to me, and it comes. And it comes. So I just want to thank all of you for being here this evening. We're going to move into the candlelight part of our service. I'm giving the music team a little time to set up. I'm giving our practitioners a little time to set up. And before we get into that, I'm going to ask that our ushers be prepared, because this is also the giving time of our service. Gives them a little time to go back there and get ready. If you don't have a candle, if you could just raise your hand and someone will bring you one. Reverend Carol up here needs a candle, Julie. So at this time of our conscious giving, there are two beautiful communities in this space. Let me remind you, it's two communities in name only. For as we come together, it's hugely symbolic of that oneness. So for whatever gift that you give today to the communities that are Namasté, in that gift that we give of ourselves, the gift that we give monetarily, the gift that we give that is how these communities continue to do the amazing love, the amazing service, experiences like this. We just honor those services. So just take your hand and place it on your heart in this moment. So I'd like you to read this with me. This is our affirmation for giving today. And I'm just going to say this because I just saw it. Terry, you cannot put a candle in Ray's ear. You think I'm not watching. I see it all. It's also about fun, isn't it? So that give that you give your community, whether you auto-tithe your community, whether you're giving tonight or you give whenever you give, let us say this affirmation together as one. Everything I give is a gift to myself and all. As I give, I receive. I do both freely, generously, with an open heart and an open mind, and I am truly blessed. And so it is. So our music team is going to start to play, as in the back, Travis and Nikki will go ahead and start lighting their candles. So we're going to sing Silent Night as we do this. The board member in the back will drop the lights down completely in the house. Up at the top, Susan, very top. Just slide it down. There you go. So I want you to notice that in this darkness, we are about to light this place up with who we are. With who we are. The light is representative of that. So as our practitioners light each other's candle, you get to watch as the light slowly starts to build, one by one. You have a candle. So you're going to be lit by the practitioners on the edge of our sanctuary. Your candles will be lit, and we will ask that as your candle's lit, the next thing you will do is light your neighbors. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. It's funny, I can just see light. I don't know who it is. This is a beautiful song that we're about to sing. So as each practitioner has their candle lit, are our practitioners ready? Thank you so much. All right, music team.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Sing with me. On yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Oh, silent night, holy
Take it, Simon. Lorenzo.
Oh, yeah, silent night. Singing. Holy night. Son of God. Son of God. And love's pure light. Radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy
So before you blow them out, I'm just going to invite Janice and Jesse back up here. So they're going to hand their candles off to somebody, because, you know, this takes a little effort here. And they're going to come forward and take the candle of service. Just make sure you look around. So here's how light works. That candle represents the candle of our communities. These are our individual flames, but even though we blow them out, we are now that light. So as you take this moment to blow it out, so let me just give you a couple of safety tips, okay? Don't blow it out at somebody, because the wax could blow on them. Be gentle when you blow it out, okay? And just think of something you'd like to open to as we move through this holiday season. And on the count of 3, I'm going to give you a moment. Don't blow it out yet. We're going to blow it all out. But I also want to make sure we have a board of trustee in the back to turn the light on a little bit so we don't be in complete darkness, right? Thank you so much. Do you have something you'd like to hold for this holiday season? Someone in the back does. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. So my favorite part of the service, we're going to do a benediction and then our music team. So if you can still stand, please do. If not, that's okay. You can take your seat if physically that is more comfortable. But as we do our benediction and move into the fun of the evening, if that wasn't already fun, is there something amazing going on in the world as each one of us, isn't there? And I know that amazing you can articulate even better than me. So what I ask you to do is answer this question and read this first line. What is happening right now?
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
Now hold on, folks. Because it felt a little weak for this many people in the room. Like you needed to catch up in the energy, right? So I want you to open up your heart as you say this next line, because what is this thing called?
It is this thing called life.
And where is it?
Life is in my mind.
Hold on. Where else?
Life is in my body.
Hold on. This is really important. Please go ahead and give me something here. Just got to draw it out, right? Where else?
Life is all that I am.
Now, in the collective and in the oneness, hold on, I'll get you right there. Tell me what else it is.
Life is all that we are.
What will I do with life?
I accept it.
And?
I share it all.
And do I discriminate how I do life, how I share life? So what's the next line?
Just the way it is.
And?
Just the way it is.
Now, for those of you that gratitude is new, which I know none of you that is, there's something about coming together in amazing gratitude. I think Sylvia talked about that gratitude as being that powerful energy and effort that we give to everything in our lives. So start to feel that gratitude moving up through your body, because if gratitude is not embodied, it isn't real. It is only words. So feel the gratitude for being here. Feel the gratitude for who's standing next to you. Feel the gratitude for your spiritual community. Feel the gratitude for anything that you wish. And allow that gratitude to move up through your body. And as it moves to the top of your head, with as loud as you can, I want Cal State Long Beach to hear this. Next line. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Namasté. Whoops. It's the end of the show. We don't need the guitar anymore. Santa got me one for Christmas.
It's insurance.
It's Namasté, Seal Beach Center for Spiritual Living. Thank you so much. Let's take this out with a bang. We need your help, too. Sing along with us, please. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of
love. Above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light.
With the light of day.
God of glory, Lord of love.
Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. Light of day.
Come on, dance, come on, dance.
Joyful, joyful,
Lord, we adore thee.
In my life, I put none before thee. When you was a youngster, I came to know that you was the only way to go. So I had to grow and come to and understand it. Now I'm down with the king, now I'm demanding. All I wanna know, are you down with G.O.D.?
Yeah, you know me.
Who's down with G.O.D.?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with G.O.D.?
Yeah, you know me.
Who's down with G.O.D.?
Yeah, you know me.
Who's down with G.O.D.? Everybody.
Come and join the chorus, the mighty, mighty chorus. Where's the morning stars begun? The Father of love is reigning o'er us.
And by the way,
what have you done for him lately? Ooh,
yeah. What have you done for him lately?
He watches over
everything, so we sing.
Joyful, joyful,
Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us.
Oh, we need you, yes, we do, Lord, fill us.
Fill us.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fill us. Fill us.
Lord, we need you, yes, we do, Lord, fill us.
Fill us. Let me hear you. Come on.
We need you.
Going. Fill us.
Fill us with the light of daylight.
Fill us. Come on, come on. Fill us. Hey, hey. Fill us. Fill us. Come on, Namasté, Seal Beach. We love you.
We need one another.
Hey.
We need one another.
Hey.
We need one another.
Oh.
We need one another.
Fill us with the light of day. Light of day.
bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Boom. Woo. Thank you very much. Happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Fill us, fill us with your food, oh Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Need you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
Get together
yeah,
now. Fill us with the light. Fill us with the light. Fill us with the light of day.
Fill us, fill us, fill us.
Fill us with the light of day.
With the light of day, Lord.
Fill us, yeah, yeah. Fill us.
Fill us with the light of day.
Fill us.
Fill us with the light of day.
Light of
Fill us with the